It's always important when you're working outside in the cold weather that you don't overheat too much. I just decided to stop for a little bit. I've gathered most of my large wood for tonight, and much of the larger medium-sized chunks as well. So I'm going to stop. I got about 2 hours before dark. I have a shelter. I have quite a bit of wood. So if anything were to happen, I could hunker down tonight. But from gathering wood, swinging around an axe, and hauling wood back to camp in the snow, you can work up a sweat quite a bit. And the last thing you want to do is get yourself wet and take all the heat away from your body. As most of you or all of you know, that hypothermia really is the #1 outdoor killer. A lot of people might think it's bear or cougar or some crazy guy running around with a machete. But the reality of the fact is it's usually exposure, hypothermia. And if it doesn't kill you, man, it can really make you miserable. And if you, wrap up in blankets at night and, with damp clothes because you've been sweating, you're going to feel that about 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's going to be real tough for you to try to get back to sleep. Same with crawling in a sleeping bag. Good to have a second pair of, light clothing, maybe a pair of long johns, a fleece pullover, and another pair of wool socks for bed, precisely for that reason. I came out here today to just scan around and check across this good-sized pond here. And many times the deer will bed down and stuff in these areas. I try to work quietly, and when I take a break, I try to take one long enough to where wildlife might want to come back into the area. But I have spotted some deer across the pond creeping through some pines. So pretty interesting, and always nice to see wildlife, when you're coming out here and enjoying the winter weather. Take care.